currently 10 degrees outside and it's freezing. So I've got the fireplace on, I've got a blanket in my lap. How pretty is this like blush pink blanket? So cute. Okay, so I asked you guys to tell me what assumptions you had about me, and then I am going to answer, respond, whatever to them. Allie Glines said, you never sleep with your makeup on with a kissy face. That is absolutely true. I never sleep with my makeup on. I've probably done that maybe 2-3 times a year. My sister said, do you really know how to go camping? LOL, remember? Ha ha ha. Yes, I know how to go camping. I actually used to go camping quite a bit, and I know how to get dirty and be dirty. I just don't really, it's harder, it's different when you get older and you have kids and stuff. But yes, I do know how to go camping. You want another baby, but because of your muscle issues, you decided it was best not to. That is correct. I secretly in the back of my mind was like, oh, I'm gonna have a caboose baby in like 4 years, which would be me having a baby like next year or something, and now it's just not gonna happen. You are usually the sibling who initiates family get-togethers. I think that's kind of true. I think we all really like to be together, and so we like to get together with things. I will say that I have been told that I'm the life of the party. Don't know if that's true. You shave your face because your makeup always goes on perfect. That is false. I have shaved my face once with the pixie razors. I will put a link for those in the description for you guys to check out. I want to do it more, I just usually don't. I've only done it once. Sassy, cool, funny mama that likes cats more than dogs. No, I actually hate cats. Like, I hate cats, and I barely like dogs. That you at one time thought you were adopted because you are not blonde like the rest of the kids. That is true and false. I thought I was adopted because my family told me I was adopted. I used to have blonde hair, it just turned dark. Funny, right? You like to be in control. For the most part, yes. I swear I'm bipolar in that situation. Like, I like to be in control, but then sometimes I'm like, someone just tell me exactly what to do, exactly what to say. You know, that you don't pay attention to your kids. Yes, I do. That you like to spend a lot of time with your family even when you're really busy. I actually love spending time with my extended family, but when I'm really busy, I kind of turn into a hermit, and when I go, I'm really busy, then I just like go into hibernation. Nobody sees me. I don't answer my texts. I don't answer my phone calls. Like, when I'm done, I'm done. That you are obsessed with the Kardashians, and that is why your nails are so long. I am 1,000,000% not obsessed with the Kardashians. I love their makeup. I love their hair. Their style is like bizarre. I did start wearing hoops because of Chloe's, and I did start having my nails longer. Inspired by Chloe, yes. You love Ellie more than Joel, LOL. I would say that's maybe. I don't have to answer that. You don't get nervous, anxious, shy, scared in new situations. Love your vlogs. Thank you. I'm a little nervous Nelly. I think I can pretend very, very well. I was an actress in high school. I can fake it till I make it really, really well, but just deep down, I feel like an insecure, nervous Nelly all the time. But and it's funny, if I have my hair and makeup done, I can fake it really well. If I don't have my makeup and my hair is like crappy and I don't like my outfit, I'm just like, forget it. Ah. You adopted all your kids except Lincoln. No. I assume you don't drive much. That's kind of true. If I go anywhere, usually I'm going with Joel, and he drives me everywhere. So, I mean, I assume you get 8 hours of sleep at night. We go to bed at like anywhere between 10 and midnight, and I wake up at 7. So I assume you love having the opportunity to run your company, Bali. I really do. That's absolutely true. That you boss Joel around too much, not trying to be rude. That's kind of true. I totally boss Joel around. Joel likes to be bossed around. He likes to be told what to do because he is, and he'll tell you, he's the best like right-hand man. He himself, he gets, I think, stressed and overwhelmed when Joel, is that true?
Yeah.
See, like if he has a project, I'm not saying he can't like man a project, because he mans most of our lives. Like he does so much for this family on his own. Kingpin, is that right? Up on top, I don't know what I'm saying. You guys know what I'm saying. But he likes being told, this is the agenda for the day, just get it done. And then he just gets it done. Like he's really good at that. And it makes me feel good because it makes me feel like I'm in charge. And so if I can say, I need you to do this today, and he does it, then I'm like, yeah, like I managed the day today. So we work really well together. There are times where he'll sit me down and be like, I'm not your employee. Like, don't treat me like an employee. And then he puts me in check, and then we're good to go. And then a few months later, he says the same thing again. So you can kind of see that dynamic between us. But when there's the mailman, I'm dressed, yay. We work really good together. We play really well together. Like, we play well together. When we leave work and we go and we play, we're playing. We don't talk about work. We don't think about work. I mean, which is ironic because we're vlogging the whole time, but vlogging, we try really hard just to like vlog what we're doing. Like we're having fun. Do you know? I mean, I don't know. I always picture you kind of tall for a woman, like over 5'4". I'm 5'5". You are truly happy in all aspects, no matter the trials, you find a smile. That is ridiculously true. I don't know what it is about me or why I am that way. Like, what did my parents instill in me that made me this way? I think it's just my natural soul. I love to laugh. In elementary, I was brutal to teachers and to substitutes, anyone around me, just to make someone laugh, which that's like not okay, but that's just what I did because I was immature and didn't know better. But I just love making people laugh. I love to laugh, and so I just find the funny in everything. Lincoln is that way. It doesn't matter if he's in trouble, he like sneaks a smile because he just wants to be happy. I'm happy when I'm happy, so I try to make myself happy. I don't know if that's really ridiculous, but you are a very controlling person. Kind of like when it comes to my kids, I am pretty dang controlling. You're real with your kids and not always warm and fuzzy. I would say that's extremely true. I would say most of the time I'm not warm and fuzzy because I'm their mom. I'm teaching them, I'm directing them, I'm guiding them. And that's not an easy task. And I find when you ask kids nicely to do something, they just don't listen. So I don't ask nicely a lot of the times, and that's just mom life. I don't know. But something my dad taught me when I was young and that I really appreciated is that you just need to love them more than you are hard on them. Did you guys hear the toilet lid? Lincoln's going potty, good boy. Love them more than you get after them. And so if you get after them a lot, well, they probably need it. But then when you're done, and not immediately after, you let that sink in. But when they're going to bed at night, you need to make sure that your kids know that you love them hard when they're going to bed. That's what I do. Y'all cuss. I'm a sailor, to be quite honest, and I have gotten better. No, that's false. I have not gotten better since vlogging. I just don't cuss when I vlog, unless you're watching bloopers. The school nurse, the doctor, and Joel can say one of your kids are sick, but you say no? That is amazing. Yes, it's true. If my kids call me and they're sick at school, I'm like, no, you're fine, you're staying at school. That is a funny question. You wish you didn't tell us you had surgery so you wouldn't have gotten so much backlash. It was very freeing to tell you. I didn't tell my mom. I didn't tell anyone. Joel and I got on a plane. I told Bree and Ellie and Ruby and Julie. But I didn't tell my mom or anyone else because I was just like, oh, the backlash is going to be intense. And then when I told you guys, it was very freeing and very, like a lot of weight off my shoulders. And it was a big support system because I needed that support from everyone because it was a lot harder than I thought it was gonna be. I'm very happy that people know about it now. And people are just so good about it. And if they're not, I don't care. You're not going to put this in the video. You're sneaky. I see what you did there. You're mean to your children. P.S. I'm a huge fan. No, I'm not mean to my children. You are OCD about cleaning and can't stand messes. I would not say I'm OCD about cleaning. I don't like messes. I'm OCD about picking up and kind of cleaning, yes. I don't know. You were the rebellious daughter. I was not super rebellious, but I would say I was probably the most rebellious of all the siblings. You use self-tanner when doing photo shoots because you don't feel confident about your skin. I wouldn't say that I'm not confident about my skin. I just think that tanner's skin is easier to do makeup on, for real. Having tan skin is easier to do makeup on, and I feel like I look more pretty. You are a strict parent, yes. You are quiet, confident, and content with your parenting skills. Ding, 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 ding. You guys are rich. We are most certainly not rich, or I would have a humongous house right now. We are saving for a larger home, but we would never do it unless we had the money for it. The thought of being house poor makes me, it's probably one of my biggest fears. That you were really mean to your siblings growing up. I was terrible to my siblings growing up. I was so rude. But yet, we were still really good friends. You wear hair extensions. Yes, and you can probably see them. Joel is actually a prisoner and you just force him to pretend to be the perfect hubby. Just kidding, he's so dang awesome. You are very giving. I'm gonna say this about my entire family. We watched my mom give and give and give and give, and it just sunk in with all of us. I've watched all of my siblings just hand over money to people that need it, and never like, oh, because if someone came to us and was like, we need some money, we'd be like, no, get your own money. But if we see a need, if we give. We're very giving with our items, with our monetary, whatever. You are very book smart. No, I am not book smart at all. You have had braces. I've never had braces before. I probably should. You love Joel. Of course I love Joel. He's so cute. You are a member of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. Yes, I am. That Joel wants a dog, but Bonnie says no. This is funny. We've been talking about getting a dog for quite a long time. I really want to get a dog for my kids. Joel is actually the one that doesn't want a dog because he's like, if a dog chews my floorboards, I would murder it. So, you know, we're thinking about it. You still don't feel comfortable in your body. P.S. I love you so much. You are a huge inspiration to me. If I'm being very honest, that's actually kind of true. That's kind of deep. It's really crazy. I've gone like this. This is a big statement. I almost felt more confident before than I do after. And I really think it's because I related to more people. Most people wish they could lose a little bit of weight and don't really like the way their body looks. I like the way my body looks more now, but I still dress with like baggier clothes, and like we did a video on Valentine's Day, and my dress, I didn't realize the way I looked in my dress until we were editing, and I was like, you have to take that out, Joel. I was like, you cannot leave that in. But it was such a major part of the vlog where I was giving Joel his present, and it embarrassed me a lot. And I just don't think people understand that. It's kind of weird. It's a very weird thing, and I'm having to work through getting used to this new body of mine. I love it. When I'm getting dressed, I don't cry when I go to stores and try clothes on anymore, so that's good. You are sick of people saying you are bossy to Joel and you kind of want to slap them. Ooh, too easy on your kids. That's funny. I think that it's so funny how people view me, because some people are like, wow, you let your kids get away with everything, and some people, they can see that that I'm really strict with my kids. I think that if you look at how my kids actually behave, sometimes they're wild on camera, but if you're really paying attention, you can see when they're acting for the camera, like being wild for the camera, just being a kid, But if I hollered right now, let's just test this out. Hey, Boston. Did you hear him? Did you hear what he said? Nothing, honey. He said, yeah. Oh, yes, Mom. Yes, Mom. That's what he just said. If you look at their behavior, they're very well behaved. They listen to me because they know I mean business. We have so much fun together, but that's You sometimes want to just tell your viewers who are negative where to go. That's totally normal, natural. Yes, I have to really refrain myself from just like ripping people apart in the comments, but then I would be no better than them. And that's truly where I find the ease of not responding negatively to people or rude or defending myself, because then I'm no better than them and they're awful. So you value your family and don't have many friends outside of your family and YouTube. I have like 2 friends. One is in YouTube, one is out of YouTube, and then the rest are my family. There's 2 in YouTube. There's a couple. I have a couple friends. I really don't have a lot of friends. Is that weird? You only started blogging because of Ellie and Jared. True. It's not an assumption, but will you ever come to Australia? That is on my list. I get the sweetest comments from Australians. I want to go to Australia just because my viewers from there, which seems to be a lot, are so loyal to me. So I really want to go to Australia. You had a butt lift as well for your surgery. My sister-in-law cornered me at a party and was like, you had your butt done, didn't you? I was like, no, I didn't. She's like, just tell me, you had your butt done, right? I was like, no, I didn't. And I don't know if she even fully believed me. So when she was referring to that, all my swelling at that point had gone down my back and was sitting in my hips and in my butt, and it was huge. But now most of the swelling is gone and my butt is still pretty big. And what happened is, I was a size almost extra large. I was like squeezing out. I was a size extra large, but I wore a size large clothes. So I was like squeezing into my clothes, and my butt and hips and like back area was all really large. When he did the liposuction in my back, he carved around my butt, leaving my butt the same size as before, but everything else around it shrunk. And so it looks like my butt is just oh, huge. Joel's not complaining. I'm not really complaining, but it's shocking. You and your family are truly happy and smashing your goals this year. I don't know about smashing our goals. We are working really, really hard towards our goals. Yes, as a family, we are insanely happy, and I am so grateful for that. I work really hard to try and make my kids happy. I know I'm hard on them. I am strict with them, but I try really hard to make their childhood just like amazing. My parents didn't even try, and we had an amazing childhood. So I think that I'll be successful in that area because kids are forgiving. Kids just want to be happy. Kids just want to know you love them. And so in that area, yes, I think we're smashing it. As far as like our other goals, we're working really hard. You are cheating on Joel. How did you know? You married the perfect man. I kind of did. I would say he's just perfect for me. We work really well together, and so our relationship works really well. Joel has a foot fetish. No, he doesn't have a foot fetish, but he does think my feet are beautiful. You parent based on the way your mother did when you were a child. I do things probably more similar to the way my parents did things than any of my other siblings, I would say. Yes, hands down, I do things most similar to the way my parents did things. And the reason I like to do that is because they were successful. My parents have 5 very well-rounded, successful children, and that's what I want. I want well-rounded, successful children that are faithful to our religion, and we all are. And you can't predict the future, but I'm very hopeful. You can't stay mad at Joel, LOL. I can never stay mad at my husband. Irritated, yes. Actually, I can hold a grudge for a good hot minute. which is a very not nice quality about me, but I'll go a week without talking to Joel if I'm super upset. And he's the type where he'll just ride it out, and because he's upset too, and so we literally will go days without talking. We'll go weeks without talking. It's true. All the questions are pretty similar to the ones that I asked, just asking maybe in a different way. There's one, I have to change her wording. You and Joel are together a lot. That you have expensive taste. Your outfits are always so darn cute, and bags. Thank you. And to be honest, yes. And it isn't by like, I only want to go buy something expensive. I'll go to a website. Like if I go to Nordstrom, type in a type of shoe I'm looking for. They have a large scale. They have really expensive items, and then they have more manageable prices. And I will go through the whole thing and I'll find, oh, those are the only cute ones here, and they're the $1,000 shoes. So I'm like, okay, forget it, keep scrolling, keep scrolling. Oh, these ones are really cute. Oh, these ones are only $500. Like, I'll go into a furniture store and I'll look at everything, and the one piece that I like is like ridiculously expensive. It just stinks. I do have expensive taste. You like to do things that piss viewers off. Long nails, not cutting Lincoln's hair, etc. No, I do not ever do things on purpose to like annoy my audience. They just, but if I know something does annoy people, I'm not gonna stop, because you're watching my life, you're not watching me trying to live a life that appeases you. Does that make sense? You smoke? No, I don't smoke. You never loved anyone other than Joel. No, I loved many people. When Joel was on his mission, there were 2 people that I really wanted to marry. I was just like, I love them and want to marry them. But I've never loved anyone more than Joel. I've never loved anyone more than Joel. But I have loved other guys that I thought I might marry. You are impatient, but you are always on time. I am impatient and I am always on time. Losing weight didn't magically make you happier. You still feel mentally the same. I would say that's really true. You make a lot of sexual jokes. Oh, I love this. You like expensive things, but the small moments in life you can't buy make you happier. I'm gonna end on that comment because that was so amazing and absolutely true. You guys, this was such a fun video to make. Thank you for giving me your assumptions and for giving me the chance to make such a fun video for you guys. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed to our channel, we would love to have you as part of our YouTube family, and we'll see you all tomorrow. Bye.